Hi, friends. I'm Sarah with Dandelion Seeds Positive Parenting, and I'm going to share another real world parenting scenario that was a little bit tricky yesterday. And I realized it was another one of those pivotal moments. And I wanted to be able to share it with you. So, a couple of days ago, my daughter and I went to the library to do our weekly curbside pickup of library books. And because she had gotten a really cool microscope for Christmas, I thought it would be good to have a library book about cells to organ systems. We homeschool and seemed like a good way to connect the dots between the little dots that we were looking at under the microscope and how they relate in the grander scheme of things. So all was well and good. She was sitting on the couch reading before I got to her, and she was just looking through things. But when I came over, she had stopped at this page. Well, much to my surprise, I thought we were going to be talking about, the lungs and the liver and whatnot, but we also have this topic. As I mentioned before, she's 7 years old, so we have covered basics about the human body. She certainly knows both male and female anatomy using correct biological terms, as we know is important to do, but I wasn't necessarily ready for this yet. So knowing that she was looking at this page, and she does know that she has eggs. We've talked about that. We've talked about eggs and ovaries. But I realized that we were going to have to cover some new territory because she, of course, asked the question, what's this? So this was a pivotal moment, as I mentioned, because I had two options. I could either say, whoa, I'm not ready for that. I was just making lunch and I'm feeling a little awkward, because let's be real, it's about my awkwardness far more than it is about her awkwardness when this comes up. So for my little science lover, I thought I can either react in a way that is going to somehow signal to her that this is an emotionally charged topic, or I can address it calmly and realize, you know what, this is human biology. This does not have to have all of the adult stuff wrapped around it. She doesn't need to know how complicated all of this stuff can be when we get older. I was bringing in my emotional piece to it rather than answering her question about what is this squiggle on the page and what does it mean. So I really had an important decision to make. Either I can make it a big deal or I can make it biology and move on. So knowing that she was watching me for my reaction, I did what I had to do. I made it about biology. I answered her questions. I was direct. I was factual. I was still really feeling awkward on the inside, but I just called things what they were, and I explained how things work in a way that is appropriate for a 7-year-old mind to absorb. She certainly doesn't know why things happen the way they do. She certainly doesn't know all of the mechanics involved and other things that I won't spell out here on Instagram because talk about awkward. But she knows the basics now of fertilization, how it happens, why it happens, and how you get a baby. But because it's about biology, because it's about reinforcing what I tell her, which is you can talk to me about anything, that means I get to follow through on being willing to talk in age appropriate ways about anything, even when they come up unexpectedly, like that topic did. So hopefully this will come in handy for you sometime when your child meets you with an awkward question. Remember that the adult experience does not need to directly correspond to the child's understanding of whatever the topic is at hand. Hope this helps, and I will see you again soon.